So my dad was the pastor of Riverston Baptist Church when the whole idea came up. He actually was a school teacher before being a pastor, so he was very passionate about Christian education. So he wanted a Christian school. So amongst the people in the church and the eldership and the crew, he planted the seed for the idea and got it all together in the first place. So the school started in, I think it was July 1980, and I wasn't old enough to come to school yet, but I started the next year, 1981, in the beginning of January. So then I went to the school here for 2 years, and then fast forward, April ended up working here in 95 to 2000. She stopped for maternity leave to have Georgia, and soon after Georgia started, she did 14 years of school here. And all of our kids have done all their schooling here. So we go right back from idea conception right through to the present. My most memorable memory is my first day at school. And we were just down the street at the Scottish Presbyterian Church, which is where the Baptist Church used to be. And Mrs. Beattie was my teacher, so it must have been January 30, 1981. And turned up for school my first day with my bag, and there's a bunch of kids crying as usual. And I remember lining up out the side, and we actually had my first year of school was in the church itself on one of the side halls there. And I remember Mrs. Beattie teaching me how to sit down and cross my legs, because I didn't know how to do that before then.
One of the things that I love about the college is that it embraces everybody's uniqueness, and everybody has got strengths in different areas, whether it be on the sporting field, whether it be in the classroom through academics, whether it be through the creative side of things. And for us especially, we probably err more on the creative side of things in music and things like that. Definitely not dance, I'm not that way inclined. Yeah, it's been so encouraged, and I've watched the kids' giftings and their talents really be encouraged and nurtured ever since a young age. And so that's probably one of the things that I've really loved about the school, is that the diversity of, it's not just about academics, it's a very well-rounded approach to education and embracing all of the great things about every child that is very unique.
I think it might have been 2012, and I think Georgia was probably in year 6 and Harry was in year 4. And it was the first day of school for the year. And I remember everybody was in the hall, and all the kids were sitting there amongst their classes. And Geraldine Painter was head of primary at that point. And she didn't greet everybody, she didn't say welcome to 2012, she put a praise song on. And the whole primary school just started praising Jesus spontaneously. And we were like, this is how we start the year? Like, this is incredible. And when I look back at the vision Dad had, a school that puts God first, a Christian education, I think he would have been very pleased to have been there at that point.
I really loved that all the teachers and the entire school community was so supportive of everyone's personal dreams and passions. I know for me, they really supported my musical, whatever I wanted to do when it came to the musical and singing side of school.
I appreciated the school's sense of community and stuff, especially how, with what Georgia said just then, how they come alongside you and they really support you with what you believe in and what is passionate on your heart. So I just thought that's what I really appreciate about the school.
One thing I definitely do appreciate is, as these guys said, they are teachers and other children at school are very supportive of you. And one thing that I found, I was scared to go to camp, but then my friends and teachers convinced me into doing it. So I felt that our teachers and friends are really supportive.
I look forward to coming and seeing all my friends, and all the teachers are really nice, so they help and they are very supportive of you when you get stuck or something.
One of the things that I love about this school is that it celebrates well. And for Georgia, she finished year 12, 18 months ago now. And one of the most beautiful things that we experienced as a family was walking through the Guard of Honour that all of the students and all the teachers formed, that went right throughout the school. And I just thought it was just a wonderful celebration of her completion of her schooling life for all of her teachers, all of the kids in the school, as well as for her to be able to walk through that Guard of Honour with all of her classmates and also with us as well, because let's face it, the families really require the Guard of Honour as well when the kids are doing year 12. Yeah, it was just a really most beautiful moment, and they cheered and they laughed,
Yeah,
and it was just the best, wasn't it?
Yeah.